What's up, all you Kevins? Lance with Foxbody FX here. I don't know if you guys know what this is or not, but I'm freaking excited because I haven't seen this car since it's been in a magazine, the Super Ford magazine, decades ago. It has been hiding. It's been hiding here in a warehouse with a car cover, hiding. And now today, I'm bringing it back out for you to see. This is the Super Ford project car from Dugan Racing. So come on and let's take a look all around this car. I'm very excited to bring this car back out into the public and show you guys in the video. If you like this content, make sure you hit that subscribe button, notifications. You don't want to miss a video. Please share a comment on here. If you love Dugan Racing or Tom Dugan or any of the stuff he's ever done, put something in there, give it a like, share it with a friend. So let's talk about this car. It started out as a project that was going to be a little bit more of a budget type of a build, and of course it went crazy. Like a lot of projects do. You guys probably relate with any of that. But this car has features that not many Mustangs had at the time. And so let's go for a little tour around this car. We are going to start up here at the front. Look at the paint color, right? This is a 94 laser red is the paint color, and it just looks fantastic. I mean, it just absolutely pops. But we start off with a set of Simmons wheels, okay? Beautiful wheels, period correct, very expensive. These things were over $5,000 back in the day. Shod with some really nice Dunlop tires and a set of bare brakes. But if you'll notice, because this is a Dugan car, this has the Dugan hood on it with the cowl, a little bit taller cowl on this one. They made a couple of different ones. If you guys have seen my other video, I'll put a card up in here for you to see. But this has the taller cowl. Now, it's on my car was a shorter, more stock style with the ridge in the middle, just like this one has. So a little bit different. All right, this has the GT front bumper, the Cobra grill insert, and then you go around. These had the Celine side skirts, and of course, the famous Dugan whale tail. This wing is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. And there it is, the Super Ford magazine tag still on the car. This thing, you got to go back and read some of the stories, driven mostly across the country as well. I think from Las Vegas all the way back to Atlanta, Georgia, where we're at now. Got the Dugan Racing badge right here. And if you'll notice, all right, there is no hatch trunk lock on it. So how do you get the hatch open besides popping it from inside the glove box? Well, one of the other cool touches on this car was right there. Made a little secret place. So that's pretty cool. Love that. You'll also notice on this car a few other really cool touches. No gas tank lid, all right? The gas tank is actually down inside the back hatch compartment, like right at the back. The way they did that, kind of different. I don't know that it's very usable today, but that's the way it was done. So it's got a different tank in it, and you fill it from hatch open, and you lift up the carpet. But these wheels, gosh, I love these wheels. Oh, they look so good. Amazing. All right, so we've got, obviously, the Dugan Mustang decals. Does have that. It's got the Team Dugan Racing underneath the front bumper. I'm sure you guys want to see what's under here. So let me show you. All right, so we have quite the period correct build here. One of the other cool things about this, different from my hood on the first Dugan hood, is that it is a full finished fiberglass underside. Mine is not finished and then throughout the whole underside. So a little bit more structure and rigidity, plus the finish really looks super nice when you open this up. I don't have Tom standing here with me right now, so I can't give you guys a lot of the specs on the build and anything like that. I know he wanted to put a supercharger on it. Definitely has 24-pound injectors, and looks like maybe it's like an older March pulley kit. Got all the light powder blue radiator hoses, which I love from like the SSP cars. Really neat. All right, so this car, one of the other things that was very different about it, obviously you got the convertible mirrors, but if you'll notice here, you do not have the normal door handles, okay? These door handles, got a little bit of wax up in there or something, but these door handles, all right, very cool. It's my favorite touch. Push that down and it stays, all right? And then it pulls up, pops back. It's all flush. Completely flush right there. Amazing handle. From a different car. And then the interior, right? The interior of this car was so special. You'll remember from the Super Ford magazine, but gosh, the amount of work they did on this custom interior was just super cool. You know, let's start with the door panels, right? So you've got this raised portion right here where it comes out just a little bit, right? You got a little carpet here. All this is wrapped in all the tan leather. And then you've got this really cool, like silk screened speaker cover panel box. I like the shape of it a lot, actually. That looks really good. I'm digging that. You even have the sill plates wrapped in the same leather. You can feel the ridges under there. All right, got a kick panel out of the set area it's supposed to be in, but don't worry about that. The leather wrapped matching steering wheel. It's a Grant wheel, and I am not even sure. You've got some cruise buttons custom made under here. I've not seen that ever before, I don't think. That is pretty cool. Got some white face gauges. Same covering right here to match on the speaker grills. The amount of gauges on this car is quite a lot, but I love the look. I think it's really cool. The old school white phantom gauges by Autometer, those are really cool. But these interiors, this tan is just, man, the seats. Got some very different headrest. Got a roll bar that's all padded to match. This car, also one of the things that they did back in the day is you've got a sound bar that goes back here, kind of like on my Celine SSC. All right. Also, they made the package tray. Well, on the Celines that had this, the SSCs, the SC10, stuff like that, you know, these package trays were just flat and they were carpeted. Well, he decided, look, let's put some stuff in here. Put a little hinge, and you can open it and close it. You can keep, well, he's got some magazines of this car in it, and he's got the battery in this side, and then you can, you know, do whatever you want. You can put your car wash products, your waxing stuff, and all that when you go to the shows, and I think that's just a pretty unique touch, actually, myself. So, man, I just love the interior of this car. It's fantastic. Love the door handles, super crisp. Got the old Dugan Mustang stickers right there. I think I showed you guys already, but the Dugan Racing on the back. Just so many touches on this car that you kind of just keep on looking and looking, and more jumps out at you. And I'm trying to get back where I can show you guys a full visual here. And sorry, I'm not going to be able to crank it up right now. It's got a little bit of a coolant leak, and he hasn't started it in a little bit, so it does run. We're just not starting it up today. So I'm going to have to come back when he gets a couple little things done and start this puppy up, because, gosh, it looks so good. I absolutely love this car. What a unique, unique car. So I'm glad to bring this back and show you guys on this car some of the crazy cool things that he did back in the day. Think about this. In the 90s, if you ran a 275 rear tire on a Foxbody in the 90s, oh my gosh, that was ridiculously wide. I mean, crazy. But just a really cool thing. This is what they would call their Viper package. So they would run the Dugan whale tail, they would run the Dugan hood, depending on which size cowl, and then you had the GT front bumper, you had the Celine side skirts, and then he would do the rear bumper as well. And those things just really pop. I think they go really well together. And those Simmons wheels, that was something that Tom put on a lot of their cars, and they were just one of the absolute best wheels still today. Very, very classic look. Great, kind of like the Sterns. They look fantastic. I can see some other stuff hiding up through in here. Looks like some Dugan Racing lower control arms hiding back in there. If I can get the camera on the right angle, which right now I'm not, but I can see it with my eyes. I wanted to give you guys a few more details on the car, all right? So this is the November 1996 edition of Super Ford magazine, and there is the car that you just saw the video on right here. It was the cover car. Now inside it, they've got a nice 2-page issue, or article, not issue. So all about the car, and it lists all the specific parts and everything that are on the car. But one of the cool things is the actual parts that are Dugan Racing specific parts that I wanted to share with you guys. So it is a DSS engines built 306 with a girdle. It's got a Lunati cam, trick flow with twisted wedge heads. It's got, let's see, an Edelbrock intake. It's got Bassani headers, X-pipe, all that kind of stuff. World-class 5-speed, built 8.8. It's got Dugan Racing specific parts. Listed are strut tower brace, G-load brace, caster camber plates, rear lower control arms, and then on the body, obviously we talked about the hood and the wing being Dugan Racing specific stuff. And then also it has the 2-seat conversion, so the rear seat delete conversion with the hatch that I showed you in the video, as well as the rear speaker box. All those were built by Dugan Racing, and they were parts that they used to sell back in the day when they were in business. Of course, Tom has a new business now that you guys have seen a little bit. There's another video on it. If you haven't already, check it out. If you have any questions about the Dugan Racing stuff, feel free to put it in the comments. Love to help you guys if I can, if I'll answer them. If not, I'll get with Tom and see if I can get you guys an answer. Also, I'm sure he'll be watching the comments as well in the video. So make sure you hit the like button, smash that subscribe. Thanks for watching. Check out another video. Hope you guys have a happy new year. If you want some merch, I got lots of navy and tan hoodies. Shoot me a message. I'll get you hooked up. Again, the website is so close. It's almost ready, but I can go ahead and ship those out. I've already sent out a bunch. So thanks for your support. Hope you guys have a great day and a happy new year. Talk to you soon.